Welcome back to 5 Minute Road Trips. I'm currently on the north coast of Scotland and I'm heading out on a coastal safari.
Caithness, the top easterly corner of the Scottish mainland, an area rich in history and home to some of the UK's most iconic species. This is a place where seabirds cry and orca patrol the coastal waters of the Pentland Firth. It's time to hit the road.
I'm currently on my way to Dunnet Head, which is the most northerly tip of the UK mainland, and it's as far north as you can go without getting wet. The next stop is the Orkneys, which you'll be able to see in the distance, and Dunnet Head is home to a rather raucous seabird colony. And the end of May is also a very good time to try and see the largest member of the dolphin family, the orca, as they cruise along the coast here hunting harbour seals. So there's been a couple of sightings already this week, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that those big black and white sea pandas make an appearance. I've just pulled over a sec. I'm nearly at Dunnet Head, but there's this really lovely moorland that's got all these like small lochans, and I've got a pair of divers. Red throats. Can just about see the little red bits on their neck. I've never seen them in their summer plumage before. I've only ever seen them overwintering down on the Cornish coast. What's that further out? So further out, I've actually got an osprey hunting. It's just travelling through, keeps flying up, hovering every now and then. Don't think it's actually spotted anything. That is nuts. That's not a bad way to start the day.
A few moments later, and I was out on the cliffs, with the Orkneys looming in the distance. Great skewers were performing Top Gun-esque flybys, and fulmars were absolutely everywhere.
Absolutely love watching seabirds. You've got all the kittiwakes squabbling around this great big stack. There's guillemots and razorbills wearing their little tuxedos, all nestled in on the cliff edges. The fulmars are just effortlessly gliding along the cliff edges here. So they're quite distracting. It's hard to keep your eye on one of them gliding up above your head. There's a couple of fulmars down there. Oh, she sat on an egg. Just about see the egg underneath her. There's another one that's just come in to join its partner, and they're chattering away. But the little orange-footed cherries on top are the puffins that are nestled in amongst these overhangs, little grassy tussocks and rocky outcrops, tucking down in their little burrows to raise this year's chicks. Whoa, I see that fulmar. Whoa, that was wicked.
Yep, the seabirds were awesome, but things were about to ramp up a gear.
It's just been a very exciting update. There's a big group chat and orca have been spotted along the coast. They're ahead of me, they're heading east, so I'm now heading over to Dunskirby Head, which is another beautiful headland further to the east, the other side of John O'Groats, to see if I can catch up with them.
I can't quite believe what I'm watching. I've got 3 orca hugging the coast, coming in really tight. They're a bit of a distance off at the minute. They're just passing John O'Groats Pier and they're on their way this way. So these are part of the 27 pod. That big male, that huge impressive dorsal fin, he's known as number 72 and he's traveling with 73 and I think 153. And at this time of year, they will often visit the north coast of Scotland, the Orkneys and the Shetlands further up as they come down in the summer from deeper in the North Atlantic to hunt harbour seals. Here they come, here they come! And these 3 in particular are they're within meters of the cliff. There he goes, there he goes, there he goes! Look at that! I can't quite believe what I'm looking at. I've got orca right below me, hugging in so tight. I think I've peaked. I think that is the best UK wildlife moment ever. I'm done.